What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. So let's say you're running, you have to run ads or whatnot. You're social media based or whatnot, right? And you don't necessarily have to really be productive, but you know that okay, between these hours, this is an easier thing. This doesn't really require much. I just got to make a couple posts. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't require as much energy. You don't need to put that into your heaviest block, into your most energy-built block. That makes no sense. That's counterproductive. Because now you're like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out because it's the easy task. Like that's the do list mentality. Put this at the top of the list. I'm gonna do this, knock this out, and you do all of the easy shit within the block of time where you have the most energy and you have the most focus. You feel me? You put the easiest shit there. Yeah, you get it done in 15, 20 minutes. Cool. But then now, your willpower starting to deplete. You drain that shit. You know, your willpower starting to dissipate. And now, when it's time to actually do the hard shit, you're like, oh, fuck. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. I can't focus. I'm distracted. I'm this, I'm that. Because you didn't lock in to when you can be the most productive for that particular thing. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to get routine within that shit. And you have to, try your best to avoid the distractions. Block them out if need be. Anybody that sees your grind, they're gonna respect it. If they don't respect it, fuck them. Either they're gonna be around when you're done, or it is what it is. I'm not saying just cut motherfuckers off and be snip with the shit from the jump. But no, they have to respect your hustle. They have to respect your hustle. And anybody not willing to respect your hustle, willing to get upset, willing to get mad, like that. When it comes to your relationships, you need to be with a motherfucker. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, you need to get with a motherfucker who thoroughly understands that. I ain't gonna say understands. I'm gonna say comprehends that shit. Comprehends what it means to be an entrepreneur. Not just, oh, you're always busy, you're that, you're this, you're that. And then they run that bullshit, oh, nobody's ever too busy. Yes, motherfucker, some people can be too busy. A motherfucker with no business can tell you if a motherfucker with no business should not be telling somebody that you can be too busy. You can't be too busy in a day. But at the same time, respect that. If that person requires certain things that you're not able to do, let them know. Hey, look, I can't, you don't have to tag along and hang on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. But if you're trying to be in a relationship with an entrepreneur and you're assuming they have time that they tell you they don't have or whatnot, but they're still reaching out whenever they can, they fit you in, you have to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? You have to understand that. Or you have to be at least moving in the same direction. You feel what I'm saying? One thing you have to do is start to, I like to follow this philosophy called like body, like soul, like mind. You feel me? I'm not saying that a person has to be an entrepreneur like me. I'm not saying that a person has to be wanting to do the things that I'm doing, but the person has to understand the mentality behind this shit. And they need to have that mentality as well, more or less, because things can change at any given moment. And, things can, move in a certain direction that may not be suitable for where we are. But you need to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? You need to understand that. I respect the fact that, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm not trying to but it's like, I can tell you, look, I'm not ready to be in this position yet. Don't rush. You can't rush a motherfucker who's living a certain lifestyle because you want your lifestyle to fit, Don't get caught up on the surface shit. Oh yeah, this person will be successful. This person does this, this person does that, and not see the back end shit. Can you tolerate that? Can you be with that? Because that's unnecessary stress that they don't need. And you don't need it either. You know what I mean? If you're trying to date an entrepreneur, you don't need that stress either. But as an entrepreneur, if you're dating somebody who's putting you, through that shit, okay, you have to do this, you have to do that, I need you to do it. Yo, calm that shit down, yo. I don't even know you yet. I don't even know you well enough to know that I'm going to be, you know what I mean? I have to get to that point. You feel me? Have some business about yourself so we can meet in the middle of some shit and then, come to terms with that. But that's not, that's just the fact of, when it comes to the relationships and shit, you have to, really be coherent about that. You have to really be understanding and really knowledgeable about what it is that you really want out of this relationship with this person. And can you fit that? Because it's like, I've dealt with women who did not like routine. And they feel fucked up because I got to put them on a schedule. I mean, it is what it is. I have to fit you in when I'm able to fit you in. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like I just play the game and I just say, okay, yeah, this is what it's. I let them know from the jump. I'm like, yo, this is how I work, right? This is how I rock. So I will be available at this particular time. And it's like, well, I wanted to talk to you then. I want to talk to you then. Okay, I can't do it at that particular time, but I can reserve this time. If you want it your way, then okay, we're gonna have to sever ties. Well, it doesn't always have to be your way. It kind of does, because I'm telling you, I told you from the beginning, this is what it is. And I always have the same sit down conversation. It's always, there's gonna come a point where you're gonna feel like I'm neglecting you. You're gonna get to the point where you feel as if I'm neglecting you. Oh no, why do you say that? Because the way that I work, it's gonna get to a point where when I lock in and I have to schedule you off, you're gonna feel like I'm not paying attention to you, or I can't give you everything you need. I need you to understand this ahead of time, so when this happens, there's no surprises. You know, oh no, I'll be okay. Like, I don't think that it'll be like that as long as you still. When I lock them into that particular point, you got me to a schedule. Nigga, I told you this was gonna happen. I told you this was gonna happen. Like, I'm serious about what I do. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's gotten to the point where now, like I said, I got my 8 hours. Put in that 6-7 months of work to get your full 8 hours back. I got that. So now it's like, okay, now I can give you this more time. You weren't patient enough for it.